States fell to the homestanding nation last night in devastating fashion, but the good, they find themselves at 2-1 as they're pitching. And this guy has been part of that. Tae-Young Lee, a right-hander out of Incheon High School, just west of. Starting lineup for the United States looks like Gio Rojas, left-hander out of Stoneman Douglas High School, has hit 97 on the gun on 3 different occasions. He has the 3 fastest pitches. Night against Bowman. Steps out and pounds it into the ground. Rojas fielding his position. The underhand throw to Borthwick. Right fielder out of Busan, 7 for 16 in the tournament. Slaps this one to Borthwick, who will take it to the bag himself. Rojas a strike away from a clean inning. 1-2, got him. Pulled a string on consecutive pitches, and boy, oh boy, that is a statement. Low ball 4, and Grady Emerson drops his 7th walk. Long look. 1-2, Emerson not going, and it's on the ground to short, to second for 1. The turn by Park is in time. And that is the first ground. The 1-0 to Borthwick. On the ground, left side, and that's through for a base hit. Boy, how big is that ground ball double play looking now? Borthwick with his 5th hit in this tournament. 0-1. Skied high into right field. On was playing deep to his right, camps underneath, and makes the catch for the final out of the first inning. The United States get a couple of base runners. Ball, it's 3-2. We go to the heater here. Fastball low, ball 4, and he walks the leadoff man. Lefty, but it is a prime bunting spot here for Korea. They get it down. Rojas looks at second, and they do get it out. Oh, it was close. Oh, man, that was gutsy from the United States left-hander. Let's have a look at it here. The throw pulled the shortstop off the bag, and I do think he was just a pitch. The pace at which he's working, and the 1-2 swung out and missed. 155. On 1-2, if they come back inside, and instead they've got the runner picked off. Throw to second base. Tag applied by Ruiz, and Ji-Suk Kim gets himself out. Bunt down, grounded into a double play that essentially ended any sort of United States threat. This one bounced right side, fielded by Kim, and he underhands to Lee. Tonight, if it's close, and still make a world championship. But they would need some help. This ball lined into left field fair, a base hit. And Will Brick is on his way to second base, loses his lid, and he stands up at second with a 1-out double. The United States get their second base hit. He salutes the dugout, and the man of the St. Louis Cardinals. Didn't have a long career, but a good one. This one is off the glove of the shortstop. Going to have no play, throws behind the runner. And a team that has been so good defensively, little did he know that he'd have a big opportunity in the second inning. Checks his swing, runner goes from first to second, and with the ball trickling away from Lee, it'll be an easy advance for Jackson. Look to come inside on the 3-1 to Murphy. Got a piece, grounded to short, and oh man, they're gonna have the runner in a rundown. They'll come home, and all they need to do is run the runner back to third base. They throw the ball, didn't need to, but they do get the out. Lee trying to get out of the jam. 3-2 off the outside part of the plate. Boy, that is a good pitch, and a tough one to lay off for Lombard. The 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards second base, fielded and flipped by Park. What a play by the Korean second baseman, and Lee wiggles his way home. And the 0-1 is tap back to Rojas. Second time that he's had to field his position tonight, and he's got a pass. USA lose to Puerto Rico tomorrow, and Chinese Taipei beat Japan. This one's popped up back to Rojas. He's been busy, not only 1-2 pitch. This ball hit the other way. On the run is Jackson, dives, and he can't make the catch. This will roll to the fence. Park will run for a while. He's on his way to third as Jackson digs it out of the fence. The throw is not in time. And it's a two-out triple for Ji-Ho Park, his second. 2-2. He got him, climbed the ladder at 156, a big strikeout. Bonafide #1 pitching prospect in the KBO draft was not utilized. This ball lifted into shallow left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So Ruiz in part redeeming himself for the inability to get the bunt out in the first inning. Just wanting to throw a different look at Borthwick from the right side, and this one's lined into right. It'll get down, a base hit. Borthwick swinging first pitch. Not at all phased by the sidewinding style of Joel Kim in the United States. Back-to-back and was not given the start. Base hit through to the left side. What are they going to do with Ruiz? They send him. The throw in, cut off, and the United States have a 1-0 lead in the third. And what was a close loss in the opening round. They do get a ground ball, bounce to short. He'll take it himself. The throw across is in time, and they get the 6-3 double play. All kinds of space. And the 2-0 is popped up. Rushing in is On, who has room, makes the catch. And the third inning comes to a close. Three innings tonight. 0-2. There's his fourth fastball. 4 pitches to G1. Rojas can get through 4. That'll be huge for the United States. And a called third strike. He may go longer than that. Here and see if he can get Shin to chase. 2-2 pitch. On the outer part of the plate. Didn't need to elevate. Carson Bullman. And it didn't work out in his favor. There's a bouncing ball left side. Good play at shortstop. And the speedy Jalen Jackson is retired. First out here in the fourth. Bounce to shortstop, and Will Brick was thrown out in a pickle. Here's a bouncing ball right side, and Park will take care of that. Big league pedigree. His father George played 6 seasons of Major League Baseball. He lays down a bunt. Going to force Kim to field his position, and he does so well. Lombard trying to catch Correa napping. Life here for Jisoo Kim. 1-2 pitch. Got him. 141 painted, and the pose from Gio Rojas now seems the only way that Correa are going to threaten. The 3-1 has popped a mile high into right center. Who wants it? Sampson, the right fielder, is there for the third time tonight. 3-2 pitch. Tried to check his swing. Ball gets away anyways. It'll be ball 4. Let's see that was somewhat expeditious on his way to first base. Didn't know if he would count. The 2-2. On the ground right side. Gobbled up by Borthwick. He steps on the bag, and the inning comes to a close. So a 20. Loss tonight and a win tomorrow. They still play for a title, as Panama will not figure in gold medal calculations, as Emerson bounces this one back to the pitcher. This thing's interesting. Gives a guy like me something to talk about. 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed. Ruiz down on strikes. Boy, that was a standard. Kim gets the strikeout. Have a look at this thing fall out of the zone. That was at this point can only possibly be 2 1-loss teams. Bouncing ball left side. Borthwick on his bike. The throw across is not in time. He's come to the plates. 1-1. In the dirt, that one gets away, and it makes it a legitimate RBI chance now. Borthwick a big turn at second base. He was halfway to third. Is waiting for it. 3-2. Went to it, got the swing and miss. And CJ is down on strikes. 2 Ks in the inning for Kim. He pitches around the infield base hit. Lefty will face the 9-1 and 2 man. Fastball on the first, forced to field his position again. That's his fourth put out of the night. 6. The United States 4 outs away from being in the driver's seat and playing for a world title. This ball is smoked into center, but Murphy lives there. And after his most laborsome inning, another 1-2. Got him. Took something off that pitch. Dunked by his catcher. Well, Korea needing a shutdown inning in the home half of the 5, 6, and 7 spots in the order, trying to ensure this stays a one-run game. That one well knocked down by Kim. Will try to win the race to the bag. Love a bit of insurance if they could get it here in the 6th. 3-2, called, third strike. Brick thought it was ball 4. And Ha-Sung Kim for the second out of the inning. Let's have another look. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Just below 3-1. Got bat to ball, and he gets himself a base hit. Jalen Jackson, boy, did he need that. Has struggled a bit with the lumber, and he gets himself some running here. Jackson is a perfect 3 for 3. And this one bounced up the middle, gloved it short, the flip for the final out of the inning. What a play by And Korea survive. Emotional load that the U.S. would have been on last night. This is such a bounce back. Back to Rojas again, and with a little bit of flair, fields his position for the 5th time tonight. How much Shen's going to be able to do with it. Another 3-2. Swung on and missed. Sensing the end is in sight, Rojas is amped up. The 0-1 on the ground, up the middle, a base hit, and Korea will not die wondering. Second hit of the night comes. Another 2-2. Runner doesn't go. It's swung on and missed, and he's done it. Rico, and they will play for a title. Korea, their hopes are not dead. They do need to win tomorrow.